go live. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. There we go. There we go. To kind of get used to this because this guitar has no frets on it. Hey Justine, I got a new guitar. It has no frets on it. Hey Camellia. Oh God, I got a new guitar. God, I got a new guitar. See, it's in. Let me pull this out. I got a new guitar. See my new guitar? It's a new guitar. Yeah, it's a new guitar. Yeah, I got 3 new guitars. I got 3 new guitars. What? What is going on? Why is that happening? 3 new guitars. I paid $100 for 3 new guitars. This one has no frets on it. It has no frets on it. And it is old as old can be. And so I'm sticking it here. Just stick it in there like that. See, here's the thing. Someone has been using this for a slide guitar. You're really gonna trip. Let me just set this over here real quick. Okay. You're really gonna like this one. Remember, I paid $100 for 3 guitars. Now they all needed extensive work. Probably good that I had something to work on. So there's this one. How y'all like that one? Oh, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? I was doing the guitar stuff. Yeah. I didn't tune this one. Yeah, it was good. So I need to work on this one a little bit more. That's why it wasn't tuned. I forgot. So I need to work on the top nut on this one. I need to cut the grooves. I've got the grooves cut. And you know, when it rains, it pours. You know. Well, no, it had no nut on it there, Nitsu. It had no top nut on it when I bought it. I just put in the new top nut, but the only one they had that would fit didn't have the grooves cut in it. So I have to cut in the grooves and just a lot of shit has been happening. I mean, I bought this, uh, you know, yeah, no nut. That'll get anybody. And I just hadn't had a lot of time. Um, a little V file. I got V files everywhere. A little V file and the top nut on there. I will take it down in no time, and I'll have. It's funny that something so small would have me down like this. I should be able to just cut that groove in there really quick, but I got another guitar, and it's really crazy. The other guitar, you said hi. Who said hi? Birdfinger? Birdfinger, did you say hi? But this company right here actually got sued out of existence by Gibson. Very, not a well-known fact. But yes, this was one of the first got busted. This is one of the first lawsuit guitars. This is one of the first Gibsons. If you want to think about it, this was a Dove Wing Gibson copy by a company called Global, and they got sued out of existence by Gibson. But these lawsuit guitars are really like, it's from it's very late 60s, maybe early 70s. See. Get up in that hole. Yeah, you Caldwell, you probably recognize one of these. This is a Global, and you see that it's a Gibson copy from back in I think early 70s, early 70s. But you gotta see this one, you Caldwell. You gotta see this one. You sit right there, you guitar. Don't you go anywhere, guitar. Wait until you see this one, you Caldwell. You Caldwell. You Caldwell. Look at this one, you. Now, as you can tell, it needs a look. Look at that. Look at that, you. Look at that, you Cald. Look at that. And that one's really, really, really old. It's like really old and stuff. But this is the thing, okay? The guy took the frets out and had the board leveled. Okay? This old jazz musician, I think it said jazz on it, on the case. So this old, maybe it was you would think it'd be more like a blues, but he was sliding on it. And he took all the frets off. The frets are in the case. So I could take a fret saw and go in here where he had these frets filled in and put the frets back in. Or I could I have a bunch of friends. I could have a bunch of people put it in the frets. Hell, Ted Talks is down the street and shit. I got a bunch, but here's the thing. This guy went through a lot of trouble to pull these frets out and then have the board leveled out. And that's pearl inlay, but he had the board leveled out and get them back in it. It's a cool guitar. Look. You wouldn't think that you could play it like this, you. But yeah, it has no frets on it. And so what I was doing last night, I was recording with it, and what was really cool is see that? It yeah, you squeeze it and it works fine. Yeah. You just squeeze on it and it works fine. But the thing is I just had this weird feeling, man. I was like, man, this dude, because the lady came up to me, it was like, this is one of our relatives. They got so much junk at our house and we're just getting rid of it. And I was just like, this dude went through a lot of trouble to make this guitar this way. And the thing is, I can always put the frets back in. But me, it is supposed to be this way. When you wanna get down on the ground, cocaine. But but I got all these guitars, and I got another one, and it's really weird because it's a parlor guitar. I looked it up; it's not worth that much, but the neck is so wide. I mean, it's the widest neck on a guitar I've ever seen. But I thought about actually, I do get some guitars, and I do flip them. I traded a Jackson the other day for some shit. I showed Chris Lane. I traded a Jackson the other day for some stuff you would not believe. And these strings are probably about 20 minutes old. So they're probably going to go out of tune really quick. Yeah, I could play something like, here I am, rock you like a tourniquet. It's just fun to play with, I guess. But I spent $100 on this one and the other one and the other one. And the thing is, I even mentioned You'd Call World when I buy stuff. I'm like, that's why that picture of me and Duffy was up there, because I went by Duffy's studio. And Duffy, and here's the thing, like you, Caldwell, and Duffy, and Jeremy, and, a whole bunch of us. Hey, CD. The thing is when you're a guitaraholic, there is no guitar that is broken. The lady told me all three of these guitars are broken. And they were broken. They were broken good. But, if you work on guitars a lot and you love guitars like I do, and like a bunch of guys in this community and girls in this community, there's no such thing as a broken guitar. You give me a Fender peg, a Fender tuning key, and say, hey, can you restore this Fender? And I will say yes. Will it be cheap? Will it be, I'm going in guitar buying rehab. I can't tell you, I've been making side money and not even meaning to. And I'll just tell y'all, I'm going to try to do this as cool as I can. Yes, you do need more, Boomer. Everybody needs more guitars. But this one guy just came across Facebook and is like, hey, I'll give you this pew pew for this Jackson. And I had $75 into that Jackson. But let me tell you right now, I see it all the time. Floyd Roses, if you know how to set a Floyd Rose bridge, you can buy guitars on like so many different outlets where they have screwed up the Floyd Rose bridge and they sell it as broken. I mean, they will sell the guitar as broken. I'm going to get up here a little closer so y'all can see my beautiful face. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I've been working so hard today. We've had a really crazy time, No broken guitars till I work on them. Yeah. Broken guitar. Hey, listen, that's the way you get till you fix them. Until you fix them. You got to break a few eggs to fix them. Oh God, it's been a hard day. I showed Pookie a picture of it. It was a lot of work today. We've been working a lot. But I will tell you, like I said, I mean, a lot of these guitars, and I love this. I was going to sell these guitars. One of my favorite basses was broken. Got it for $100. Sure, I put 200 pickup pups in it, but it's awesome. Yeah. Well, my bass that I got right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. My brother, hey Dragon Cell, how's it going, buddy? A bunch of people were like, hey, listen, my brother's always like, you should not do what you're doing. And listen, I don't mean to sell it, but I got a badass Fender P-bass neck. And I got the neck for $5 in an estate sale. And I had I had a pick guard, American pickups, all this kind of crap. And I had all these parts sitting around. And so I went out and bought a Fender Squire, the cheapest one I could find. And I sold the neck for what I bought the whole body for. So I had $0 in there, had $5 in the neck, Okay, matter of fact, I sold it for 75, and I sold the neck for 75, and I bought the whole thing for 50. And what are your prices like, Paul? What do you want, Aaron? You know, I will tell you one thing. Henry says hi. Henry. I will tell y'all something. You want to hear something crazy, man? Y'all probably can't hear this shit, but I'm working on this song right here, and let's see. Oh God. There we go. Okay. All of this is this guitar. Everything that you hear right now is this guitar. And this guitar with special effects, is Valerie here? I didn't see Valerie. Oh, there you are. Reported. Hey. But this guitar gets a really good with the drone pickups. I mean, with the drone sound, it gets a really good cello sound. And I'm just a cello freak. We do have a cello here, and Sunshine can get it to make, ooh, and I can change that. We're taking care of business. Every day we're taking care of business. Every day. I'm so hot and sweaty and crappy and tired and dug out. Honestly, I dig those hollow bodies with the single coils. Yeah, I mean, it's just, Jeremy, the thing is it's just such a cool guitar. Look at the switch up here. I mean, this switch and the backlight stuff on it, man. Dude, that's sweet. Now, I do admit it's got some age to it. You can see some age cracks in it and stuff. But don't you worry, Daddy's got you now. And you know what? I could sell this, and we all know this. But I think this just made it into the Pole Vault collection. That's right. Daddy's got you now. And I just love the slidey neck, Yeah, Sonic, like I said, I got this guitar, and don't you worry. I got it all in good shape for me to bang up and beat up again. And I got this guitar. The bot report. Now this one right here, when I get done with this one right here, I am just fine tuning this thing right down. This one's really gonna be really cool. So here's the thing. Am I gonna sell any of these? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna sell any. I don't know. Valerie reported bird twice. Hey, Valerie. It's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. But yeah, to see it has the dove wing bridge. It has the pearl inlay dove bridge. You know that is, if you go look this up right now, if you take a picture of this, it's going to show you a Gibson. Well, these were the first like Gibsons back in the 70s. It has a switch to go both ways. But and listen, I want y'all to hear the tuning. It's gonna get better. Pobot, switch that. That's okay. Let's see. Sure. Let's see. It's called the Pobot switch. It's called the Pobot switch. It's like a switch off a tree. It spanked your ass. It beats you down and gives you gas. Hey, you know what? The tuning is for normies. It is. I mean, listen to that. There's no mistakes, just happy trees. There's no mistakes, just happy accidents. We run along through our life and wonder what it all meant. But you know, I know, someday we can go to where we can all be happy. Yeah, there's always happy accidents. There's no mistakes to be made here. And I just want to be clear, Zach Thorn, you don't need a tuner to make this song. 'Cause we are only playing on 3 strings, and it sounds like I'm making a quarter something. But there's no mistakes here, just happy accidents, yeah, 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 yeah. Just happy accidents, yeah. See you later, you Caldwell. Well, there goes all the hot-looking dudes in the room. You Caldwell's gone, but I'm sure he'll be back soon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no. And I got this. I got this and the other guitar and another guitar for $100. And I thought to myself, dude, you sell one and you paid for the other two, okay? Well, maybe I'll sell this. This should be the challenge. I should try to sell the one I don't want, which is a parlor guitar with a super duper wide neck, and make it pay for the other two. But this may be my new acoustic guitar. This one may be my new acoustic guitar. And I want to tell y'all, I want to tell y'all are going to be really, really happy and surprised at this week's surprise guest. Surprise. Surprise. They've confirmed, and it's going to be a great, great show this Friday. And Serinda is going to give me a carpal tundra. you know, and isn't it weird? You know, um, Dragon, it's so weird. Dragon said to me one time, it's like these puppets take on a life of their own and stuff. And it gets weird, dude. Does get weird. Um, it the because just like with the ants and Antony, these things take on these storylines in their life of their own, and it just gets away from you. I mean, you think it's hard working with puppets? I mean, I work with Paul and Pearl, and they're hard to deal with. And they're always wasted and stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, it is really hard to work with ants. Ants can be like divas, okay? They're like, well, why are you doing this to me, ants? And they're always like wanting more money and like stunt doubles and stuff. I'm hard to deal with. My God, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I keep on telling myself, you ever seen anybody? I feel like I'm falling down the stairs this week, falling down cement steps, saying it's okay. It's okay. Smash, bash, bang, smash. It's okay. And it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Um, but I wanted to come on here and show you. It's really creepy, crawly. Oh, I'm telling y'all, I'm working on a new ant apocalypse that y'all are going to love. Last week, I will admit, was a scary one. Everybody called the ant apocalypse last week scary. And, um, but this week's, y'all are going to really, I promise you, if you don't like this week's, ant apocalypse, your money back guarantee. This week, hey, I will say, I would bet you like, and you can't try not to, but I'm saying I bet you laugh at least 3 times. And this apocalypse is only like 5 minutes long, and I can almost promise you're going to have 3 hard laughs in 5 minutes. It is so excellent. And I'm telling you what, you are going to be so stoked and surprised. I am so happy at the surprise guest. This is a surprise guest. Surprise guest. It's going to be okay. I need to get to work on stuff, but I've been working really hard at work and stuff, and this is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. The scariest thing about last week's show was that friggin' bad. The bed bugs wouldn't sleep on it. That thing. Yeah, I do admit. Last week's, and there has been some hardcore apocalypse, but it's like I said, I was discussing with Dragon Cell one day. The storyline and the things that happen in Antpocalypse, I just really don't have anything to do anymore. Antony and Antoinette, are taking over the show, and they're just doing stuff. Was hoping to get to a music festival this weekend. Ain't happening. Cars suck. Yeah, I totally understand that. I just got mine inspected. Every year there's new things that you have to do. Yeah, isn't that cool, Zach? That's actually cool, isn't it? Zach, you act like you don't like this. It's really cool. I'm saying, you know, you can't be disappointed. You just typing in pole vault. You never notice there ain't no dudes out there pole vaulting. You know why? Cause that pole will hit them in their wiener. And I have you seen that? I saw that in the Olympics. Uh, Ants on the Moon, or the Moon, where or were they on the Moon Warehouse? Like, hey, puppy badass, what's going on? What are you doing here, Jeremy? Uh, yeah, Jeremy's like the Bugaloos. They're the Bugaloos. They're the Bugaloos. Oh, this guitar's way out of tune. This guitar. So, Jeremy, you ask what happened. I haven't got the frets deep enough, or I don't have the nut deep enough. Watch this. Do you see what just happened there? So I need to dig in that nut a little bit deeper. And I haven't had time since I got the guitar. And I did put the nut in, but I need to go in there. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Melissa. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Why aren't you doing right? Man. Oh my God. Hey, I got a little story. Yeah, I got a story for y'all, man. I made this dude was going all crazy on me the other day, dude. And it was just fucking thing. So he said, Chipsons are good, they're like trash. And anybody, because here's my theory. I was like, listen, in 10 to 15 years, people aren't going to be able to tell a lot of these Chipsons from Gibsons. Okay, I said a lot of people. I own a lot of Chipsons and Gibsons. I own a lot of guitars. I think I'm back up to 40 again. I'm no you Caldwell, or I think Boomer has a lot of guitars now. I don't even know how many guitars Boomer has, but it's a lot. Uh uh Anytime you can intonate a G string on a Gibson, G string, it's a Gibson. Right? With that, see, and that's the deal. Okay, here's what I told him. This is what I told him, Jeremy. I told this dude, I was like, listen, here's how I can tell really quick on a Chipson from a Gibson. If it's like a custom deluxe and the pearl inlay goes all the way to the edge up on the head, and it's perfect, it's a Chipson. He's like, what? I'm like, yes. If the pearl inlay is perfect, it's not a Gibson, because the Gibson will have inferior pearl inlay. Real easy to see, real quick, especially on something like a custom deluxe model. And the trapezoids will on especially like on the neck, will not come all the way out and meet. What do you say? Oh my God, you gotta get out of my face right now. And I'm like, dude, settle down. It's true. He's like, do you know who I am and where I work on guitars? I'm like, dude, I work a lot on guitars and stuff. I got Gibson sitting right over here. I pull it out all the time. I'm not doing it tonight. Zach Thong always makes me pull out all my guitars, but I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that all the time. I will tell you this, Explorers. I have a lot of Explorer guitars, especially lawsuit guitars. It's hard to find cases for Explorers. Does he know? Oh no, that's what I told him, Pookie. God, I really needed you there with me. I needed you there with me. And you know what? And here's the thing. Yeah, and oh my God, this dude didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Did he know who I was? That's what I'm saying. Settle down. Settle down. What? And I'm just saying, okay? And me and you, Caldwell, have talked about this. You know what? I love being able to do that all the time. I just, always talking. So I was fucking talking puppets with Dragon Cell the other day. Me and Dragon Cell. Oh yeah, Dragon Cell puppets. Yeah, I was talking puppets with Dragon Cell the other day. Oh, but wait. Let's go back to over. I was talking guitars with you, Caldwell, the other day, and you, Caldwell, the freaking independent music hitman of music on the internet. I was talking with him the other day, and we agreed. And I was talking with Duffy Helm on the same issue. I can take a Fender Squier off the shelf. You get the cheapest one. You name dropper. That's me. And I will take, and I can take and make. I was talking about Ted earlier. I said, that's the way I do. I just roll around with Ted and all these guys, and the thing is, it's really great, but I think you can take just about any guitar, and with, enough money and working on it, you can make any guitar play really, really, really good. Okay. And I'll tell you the secret. Here's a little secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. But you can take, like take you drop some, and I'm just bad about this. Okay, I love Seymour Duncan pickups. A lot of things don't make a lot of difference in a guitar, but pickups will make a difference in a guitar, and I love me some Seymour Duncans. Now everybody has their preferences and pickups, but like I think one of my favorite pickups of all times are these Invaders. They're called Invaders. I got a old BC Rich Mockingbird over here, and it has dual Invaders in there. Yeah, right. Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Sonic. And that's what we're saying. Me and Duffy were saying. Me and you, Caldwell, were saying. And here's the thing: if I get a Fender Squier and I pay up under $200 for it, hey, if I want to, I'll take sandpaper to that neck. I will take sandpaper to that neck and make that neck mine. Okay, I will make that neck mine to right where I want it. Okay, I wouldn't do that to like, my Gibson Les Paul Studio or something like that. I wouldn't go sanding that neck. And believe me, it's like a baseball bat. But I can't find like a lot of cases like for stuff like this. Yeah. And I love this guitar. Okay, I love this guitar. I bought this guitar out of a garage. It had no guts in it, no pickups, no trim, no hardware whatsoever. And I bought this. Look at this thing. So I was going to paint it, and one of my buddies in a band called Mudhole, he'll be watching this, I'm sure. He told me, dude, it's all scratched up and stuff. It's really scratched up and screwed up. But he's like, dude, that just gives it like character and stuff. So I went on and I got a cheap trim system and what they call a wiring. What was it? I forget what they call it. A wiring harness or something, some shit like that. And I got some black and red tone knobs. And some of the cheapest, these pickups cost me like $13 for both of them. Okay. This is, look at the head on this. This is an Antares, okay? But do you see this? So this company got sued out of existence by Fender and Gibson simultaneously, and it ended up in possession of Fender, and then would go on to build what's called the Affinity. Fenders came out, Squires came out of this factory. But it has a, if I can get it in here, it has a Fender head, and this body. Now, here's the thing. And I don't even remember how this goes. Hadn't pulled it out in a while. Okay, let's see how these I think they were $13 pickups. Well, do y'all remember how that other guitar that I just had was smooth? You know, it does sound rough. $13 pickups, everyone. $13 pickups. But there you go. You're like, it would probably be better if you didn't play it like shit. There you go. But here's the thing I want to tell y'all, and I bet you know Sonic Grace is out there. I know he knows what I'm talking about when I say this. When you got several guitars, you pick up each guitar, and it has a sound, and it kind of talks to you. And if I want to make a new song and I'm stuck somewhere, I pull out a guitar like this one that's going to have, you know, a sound to it that's not like any of the rest of them. It might not be a good sound, but and I learned this from you learn from everybody. But Billy Corgan from this band called Smashing Pumpkins, and this guy named Buzz from a band called the Melvins, and they said, "Hey, if something sounds unique, take it and use it. If you make like a mistake, Zach, turn it into something. If it's not something that you wanted, but it's different, you just take it and make something new, you know? And then you just like this, I'll just go in here, okay? Just go. I was alone and driving in my car. I was driving and I wouldn't go far. And then you just like switch over to something else. I was away from you, and I said, can you pick me up and drop me off again? I was waiting on the curb, and I was looking for a friend. I was looking for a friend. I was looking for a friend. And you just do something like that, see? Zach, you gotta own it, man. Just remember that. It don't always have to be perfect, man. You just you know, you going into making something new. Remember when you're making it, there's no mistakes. There's just happy accidents. So what you're making, that's yours, and you make it, and if you like it, throw it out there, and you know what? You can hope that other people like it, but sometimes, you know, yeah, repetition legitimizes, you know, like, doesn't sound too good, but you can go. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. What's that, some Rush? It would sound a lot better if I tuned it too, you know. See. See, there's no wrong notes. No wrong notes. You know? These nights are not for it. You know, just do it, man. You don't, if you don't tune or play the correct notes, they can't hit you for copyright. Right on. Suck it, Eagle. Darkness invading, but you know, I don't even know how I got that one out, dude. I'm not gonna go pulling guitars out. It's so hard to put them all back. But what I was saying is, it's just really, really hard to find Explorer cases, and I need to find some Explorer cases so I can make room. I'm starting to fill up my bedroom now. My bedroom's starting to get full of guitars. Take that! What the hell did that even hit? Oh. Does anybody want to take a guess at what I hit with the guitar? Does anyone? Anyone want to try to? It's another stringed instrument. It's another stringed instrument. Instrument. You didn't really need to know about my bedroom. Zach, don't act like you don't want to know about my bedroom. Say, I could play. Let's see. Can't find some Gibson. God, I can't find some Gibson's cases. But I'm so cheap. I'm so freaking cheap. I'm so cheap. Duffy was telling me, dude, I can get you some good. I can get what? Plug your ears, puppy. If you hate that, you would hate my other 20 albums. Let's see. Now, this right here would be a Gibson. Yeah, we're not doing tuning anymore. Get in there. This one right here is a Gibson Gold Top. Gibson Gold Top. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, this is 2026. 2026. God, my cables are getting wrapped around my feet. 2026. 2026. 2026. The year of not tuning the guitar. Yeah, this is Sunshine. This is one of Sunshine's guitars. Sunshine likes these Les Pauls. Just and the thing is I just like how is that guitar's come through? Let's see. There's some Van Halen for the guys. Broken down and dirty on a summer day. Please, man, okay, ice cream time. I'm calling. I was, Ted. I was over there at Burger Island the other day, and But here's the thing. I'll be honest with y'all, okay? It just, and it's all just a matter of preference and taste, It's so the Les Pauls have got sounds and stuff, but I've always liked, the speedier. I mean, we started out with the old one, but I mean, like something that has a Floyd in it and some EMGs and locking, it's now I could plug in my BC Riches, my old BC Riches. Do you hear that? These old 80s big hair glam metal guitars, they just these things just chunk, you know. The old lady. Oh, say, can you see to the Statue of Liberty? So proudly we washed, so the skylights could be gleaming. Yeah, I never knew the words to that song. It's like complicated and stuff. But you know, it's so complicated. It's like, you know, you gotta be complicated. You gotta be complicated. You gotta be complicated. It's really overrated. You gotta keep where you're going, 'cause no one else is knowing. You gotta keep complicated. You gotta keep complicated. You're running and it's so overrated. Yeah, thank God, Puppy Badass. You know, the Puppy Badass guy is not really, you know, my kind of guy. I just know I'm gonna put that out there for you. I think he said the same thing about me. You gotta keep overrated. You gotta keep complicated. You gotta keep overrated. It's always overdated. complicated. I gotta keep complicated. There we go. I fixed that. Way I could help Puppy Badass out. Anytime, buddy. Yeah, it's been a bad, rough weekend. You gotta keep calm. You gotta bring it up. You gotta bring it up. See you later, Patrick. Okay now. Yeah, you know. I know it's like the OG there. I'm still here, Zach. Yeah, you know, it's been a rough. This freaking what is it? I'm pouring it up over here. Yeah, Dad left a while ago, Zach. Oh God. But yeah. So I got those guitars pretty cheap, and I don't know. I might keep the acoustic. You know. Yeah. I just I just came in and was hanging out, time in. You know. Like I said, we've we have this soccer thing going around the world right now. This soccer thing, and I've been working day and night on it. And so that's really had me going a really good bit. And in between that, we've been doing a lot of shows. And what kind of light system do I have? Disco. Yeah, let's see. How's that? Disco. Disco lights, everybody wants to fight under disco lights, everybody wants to fight under disco lights, but yeah, you know, it is Disco Vault. And I would think, what is it like? Master, master, where's the dreams that I've been after? Laughter, laughter, from a stormy lies. Laughter, laughter, what happened to you sharks with lasers on their heads? Yeah, that I think Chad Freeman got that with Dr. Evil. She said, close your eyes and do me like you wanna. She said, close your eyes and do me like you wanna. She said, close your eyes and do me like you wanna. I always thought I'd be something. I always thought I'd be something. I'm the king of all I see, and I'm the king of nothing. I sit high upon my throne in the middle of nowhere, all alone. I rule everything around me, but there's nothing around for miles and miles and miles around me. I always thought I'd be something. I always thought I'd be something new, but I'm the king of nothing. I'm the king. I'm the king of nothing. I always thought I'd be something, but I'm the king. I'm the king of nothing. Well, Pookie, I'm over here in Dallas, Texas, USA. And right here's where I got to stay. You can come over and take it over any day. Then you would be the queen of nothing. But for now, I'm the king of all that is around. And there's nothing around me for miles. There's nothing nothing around me. There's no one around me. There's nothing. Always thought I'd be something. Always thought I'd be something. But I'm the king, yeah. There's no one around. There's no one around me. For miles and miles, as far as I can see. And I'm the king of all that. I'm the king of nothing, yeah. I'm the king of nothing. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't sound like Dallas to me. Magical fruit, magical fruit. Magical fruit. Son, she said, have I got a little story for you? The man you thought was your daddy is nothing but well, I can't see. I just dare. I'm still alive. I'm still alive, she said. She said, son, is there something wrong? Of course there is. Yeah, you know, just there you go. Just it's cool hanging out and stuff, man. It's been, like I said, it's been hot today. I don't know what it's like. They kept saying it was gonna rain here in Texas, and it just didn't. It didn't rain today. I'm in pain today. I'm insane today. They coming to take me away. Yeah, Boomer, I'm about ready to go to bed myself. Got I just came on to show a couple of guitars. What time is it? I went for about an hour. It's 91 degrees today. On a day. Hey, I didn't know it should have, just ended it this way. I knew it was going to be a good day when I got insulted by someone that was learning how to play Smoke on the Water. Teach their own, man. Everybody's a expert, Everybody's an expert. But like I said, when you stop learning and stuff, just remember that. That's the only time you really get stupid, is when you stop learning stuff. And I'm always willing to learn. But, there's some things you just can't fix. I got to get and I got to get this fixed up. I got to get this fixed up. I got to get that groove cut in on that nut so we don't have that going on. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Everybody hurts. Yes. Everybody hurts. But me, I'm unfixable. Everybody hurts sometimes. I'm unfixable. I'm unfixable. There you go. There you go. There you go. I don't even understand why that's that way. Okay. Oh my God. I'm gonna put that in a case. And the thing about it is these guitar cases, I got the guitar cases like that. It's really crazy. I am unique. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing, man. But this thing, getting ready to finish up the 20th album with this pole vault project thing. I made one album with my old band. We don't talk about that too much. Uh, I made a album with the Devil's Nipple, which we're. Do you ever know? Do I ever know? It's gonna be okay. Oh, did anyone? No one ever guessed what stringed instrument I hit on the wall. No one ever guessed the string instrument. 20. Yes. So in my lifetime, Beth, I have made 22 albums. Um, an album called Insomnia really did good out on Spotify and Apple, and you know, let's say let's see, From the Heart. It seems as my albums go, I build a base, and the thing is I'm here on YouTube and I'm hanging out with y'all, but it shows yeah, most of them have been 15 to 20 tracks. Some of them have been more, a lot more, but this is the thing. I have just tons of published songs. Um, it's really weird because I think my demographic just moved. For a while, I was from 20. I think it was something from 18 to 25 was my main age group of who my music was hitting. 20, 18 to 25 was my main demographic. And now it's saying my main demographic is 25 to 35, which means that my main demographic out on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, Deezer, blah, 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 all that, Bandcamp has moved. I guess they've moved up in age or something, you know? Because now it's, what I say is like, that, to be exact, I think it was 24 to 35. It's really crazy. Which who knew? Um, my demographic is growing up, right, Pokey? And the thing was, from the heart, from the heart was the album I made, Sonic Grace, when I had a heart attack, and it kind of went off the base, and it was a very very dark album because it dealt with a lot of things that I dealt with when I had a heart attack. Um, some of the things being, laying on the operating table and them telling me that nobody could come in the room with me. It could be a ukulele. There we go. Could it be a ukulele? No. No, you're close. There's a ukulele over there. There's a ukulele over here. But it was a mandolin. It was a mandolin. Sorry. Sorry. There is. I probably should tune this or something or something. My demo is 65. Or all you old. Yeah, it's just. Um. So, I asked somebody the other day, since my demographic was at the age group that it was, a lot of my music is geared from my influences like Pink Floyd, for example, and Nine Inch Nails and stuff like that, and the Beatles and so on. And those are my influences. So that's what my product's going to be is what's influenced me over the years. And I was asking Sunshine, and I was like, does anybody do drugs anymore? I mean, I mean, that's you know, that's that's a lot of, I would say this album, based on AI, this album's been one of my best albums. I really hope to push it really good, and it's based on AI. But I've had the death of two very close friends during this album, and it is for sure affected the tone of the album into like a darker situation. But that's the thing. Uh, when you're making music and you're writing music, it usually comes from the place that you are at the time of your life that you wrote it. And I can go back and listen to some of the albums I made like 4 or 5 years ago, and it instantly brings back, different times. Um, and Melissa says it's because people can't afford the good drugs anymore. So he said, see, uh, there you go. Uh, the mandolin was hiding. You said behind you. No, behind me is a what is that? What is those freaking things? It's right up here. Do you see that? What is that? Uh, what is that? It's one of those. Oh no, man! It's not a. If there's a ukulele right there, we can play. You know, what is that? It's not a dobro. It's a. I don't know. It's not a kazoo. Beth, this is a kazoo. This is a kazoo. There's a kazoo. Um, but look, it has a slide. Jaw harp? No, I don't want to get through that. I got a few of those, but that's over on the cabinet behind me, right over here. And there's a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff there. What in the hell is that thing? Something Creek. Not a dobro. Come on, people. Let's see if I turn this on. What is this right here? A dulcimer. There you go. I got a dulcimer hanging out there. I got a banjo ukulele over here. I got some more ukuleles over there. I got a cigar box, uh, thing over here. That's what y'all been wanting, isn't it? Is it that y'all been wanting a cigar box? Cigar box? Cigar box? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see what we got. This is like the littler stuff. I don't usually get all this out. I'm not really in love with this. Not really in love with this. No, it's not a 3 string. 3 strings are for people who can't deal with the 1 string. Look at this doorknob or closet knob for. Ah. Whew. Let's see. See right there. There you go. There you go. How's that? It's in tune. Oh my God. Shit. And see the knob right here? The knob is like a drawer knob. And this really picks up like all the electronic interference in the room. I think so the pickup is a nail, wrapped nail. Well, look at that. You think this thing ain't wired wrong? I always slipping out my back end. See you later, Jeremy. See if I can play some Triumph for y'all. What is that? Or maybe some Boston. No. See, thought you were gonna play "Come as You Are" pole vault. I don't know on one string, man. Here I'm gonna play once again. I'll play "Smoke on the Water" on one string. Yeah, heavy duty stuff right there. Let's see. Something in the way, yeah. Ooh, something in the way, yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to go maniac on one string. Let's see. That was a Triumph, and like I said, let's see. There, what was that? Dun, 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 dun. That's some Black Sabbath. I think that was Electric Funeral or something. Yeah, it is. It's Electric Funeral. Let's play some Sweet Leaf. Oh. I'm gonna tell you. I bet you when the dude made this guitar, he never thought Sweet Leaf was gonna be played on it. Um, let's see what that was like a funeral. What is this that stands before me? Flickering black and stares at me. Turn around quick and start to run. My antique cigar box. Is it wooden? Oh, Beth, 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 I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and I just can't find the sound. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? Beth, what can I do? Yeah, I don't really like the I can pull that down. There we go. I can't play a ukulele very good. So it's ukulele. Povo also plays birthdays and baristas. Master, where's the nothing I've been after promise stormy lies. Metallica for you. See if we can kick in some of this shit right here. Yeah, there's the Diamond Head. It was get some. Yeah. One string. Once again, I didn't think this guy thought Metallica was going to be played on this one. He made it. You know, it's just with it. Well, I'm a believer, I ain't no deceiver. Nothing fall but for my eyes. There you go. It's gonna be okay. Things gonna be alright. Bang your head. One string razor, got a mouth like an alligator. Some more Ozzy. It's hard to like hit Ozzy on one string. Oh shit. No, let's see. Your love for me is just got to be real before you know the way I'm going. Winterfield. I'm going to feel. There you go. Your life for me. Yeah. That was that's a little bit crazy, man. It's a little bit crazy. The plaster's getting harder, and my love is disaster. If you wanna see my love, just ask her. Plaster caster, grab a hold of me faster. If you wanna see my love, just ask her. There's a little kiss for you. Let's see. Miss Misery, that's all that you ever be. Find my money on a crystal ball. Same old situation. Please, 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 please don't Judas me. Let's see. It's just so hard to play so many songs on like a one-string guitar. It's so hard. Plus, this thing is the cleanest sounding thing in the world. How about some Led Zeppelin? I've just been just doing stuff. This really doesn't sound too good. It's I think it's because of the tone of the cigar box. It's maybe if it was cigarillo. Running with the devil. She was beautiful when she was mine. She was beautiful when she was mine. So that was Victims of Changes by Judas Priest off of this album called Stained Class. Is that a shovel guitar? No, it's a cigar box. Hey, Michael and Hubs, y'all are probably wondering what you came into. It's a cigar box with one string. World's best doom instrument, everyone. Yeah. Baby, baby, you need my love so bad. You're not the only one I ever had. This is not Doug Paul, this is not what this show is about. Now, what did I find? No, dude, no, Doug Paul. That's not what it was. That's not what it was. I was just playing with this. I've had this for a while. You gotta see these new guitars I got. Doug Paul, you gotta see these new guitars. God, you getting here so late. I was gonna do something. Oh my God. Yeah. So Doug Paul, and I actually bought this out there. Look at that. Look at that, Doug Paul. Look at that. Look at it with your eyes. Look at it with your eyes. That's right. Now, here's the problem, Doug Paul. It doesn't have any frets. It doesn't have any frets on it. So don't you fret. Don't you fret, Doug Paul. See? But here's what I like. It has no frets on it. Now, I had the frets in the box, Doug Paul. I had the frets in the box. I paid $100 for this guitar and the acoustic guitar. Okay? But it has no frets on it. Now, the frets, the guy pulled the frets out and had the whole, like, neck leveled. Like, everything's smooth as silk on the neck. Okay? Which is weird. Because he had the frets filled in. And you know, and it can play, you know, it can play like. But I will tell you, the one string guitar actually sound. You can't make this thing sound too doom metal. See? Yeah, see? It has a different sound to it for sure. It has a different sound. The neck pickup has a little bit of like in it. But so I got this guitar, okay, and there's the brand name on it, whatever. I got this guitar. There's frets in the bucket. Oh dear, oh dear. There's frets in the bucket. Oh dear, oh dear. Frets in the bucket. Let's see. It's gonna be like. See that this guitar just does not. It just will not. It will not do metal. It's just so clear all the time. But I'm gonna leave it this way, Dog Paw. I could put the frets back in. And like I said, I know a whole lot of people that could put it in. I could put it in. No, it's not a hole. It's like a mirror. Mirror. It's a mirror, man. So you can see inside of yourself. What do you see inside? It needs more gain. Yeah, but see, you got to remember, I just now pulled that one string, and that's what I may be using this for, a slide guitar. And let's see. And I did put, that has a lot of gain on it. And y'all are gonna trip. Y'all are gonna trip when you see this. So okay, I got that guitar. I got a parlor guitar, which is not worth showing, but the neck is very wide on the parlor guitar. I have a hard time dealing with parlor guitars. I don't care how much they say they're worth. I can never get my money out of a parlor guitar. This one right here, I still need to do a little work on it. But I got this one too, Dog Paw. Oh my goodness, Dog Paw. What is that? What is that? Oh my goodness. No, it's not a Gibson. It's so this is one of the first it's from the I think late 60s, early 70s, and it was probably one of the first that we would know of like a Gibson guitar. If you know this, it looks a whole lot like a Gibson with the dove on it, the tailpiece, the dove tailpiece, the dove wing. This is what they call the dove wing, and it has all that kind of stuff. Has pretty good sound to it. See, Senor, your pants are tore. You better go home and get some more. And while you're there, brush your hair and don't forget your underwear. Oh! Man, I tell you, man, work is killing me. Work is killing me. But I will tell y'all this. I do appreciate y'all hanging out and dropping by. I I have I did not sleep well last night. Uh Probably not going to sleep well tonight. I'm going to try. Uh work has been a Work has been really hefty. And you know, got some bad news about a friend, as y'all know, all of y'all know. Um Trying to, dealing with try to deal with the world, and I don't deal with things the way that other people deal with things. I never was one to, you know, uh, um, go and do things and think about things. I think about things, as y'all can tell, I think about things a little differently. I always think about, you know, uh, you know, how in the hell am I still kicking after all the fucking things that I do? And then, everybody does things a lot better than I do. And, just to remind you that nothing's promised, man. You know, nothing's promised. Um, you can be right on your game and have a bad something go bad tomorrow. And, we're all right on the edge. All my clothes were soaking wet. I spent 3 hours of sunlight in the Texas heat, humidity digging on my tractor. Okay, you know what I did today? I want you to picture this, Dog Paw. Um, I moved, I'd say somewhere right around the area. I showed Pookie. Pookie saw it. Somewhere right around about 150 gaming chairs. You see this gaming chair I'm sitting in? I want you to imagine 100 to 150 of those stacked on each other, arm to arm. Okay? Then shrink wrap together so that they can go two at a time to roll. Very top heavy. They like to fall. When they fall, they cut your legs and the little wheels smash into you. And we moved those today to put up something that I'm not sure everyone knows what it is, but this stuff is called pallet rack. I don't know if you know what pallet rack is, but I like to call it the finger smasher bleeder thing. Okay? So we put up rows of pallet rack in the place of the chairs so we could put double stack the chairs on top of the pallet rack and under the pallet rack. Putting those double stacked chairs up on top of the pallet rack, that's going to be just like, hey, is there any way that you can like smash my fingers and spin something around like a wheel of misfortune while smashing me? And you know what? What would be really cool? There's Mike Shaner. I'm going to tell you what, I'm really happy to see so much of y'all. Y'all make me feel so much better about everything. I just love all y'all. Y'all help get through tough times and stuff. But yeah, I got naked and sat in front of the fan, nicely air conditioned house until I got the chills, then put on some thin light sweats and had some coffee. Well, here's the thing. Dog Paw, in my studio where I'm sitting. Let's see. It's probably cooled down a little bit now. Um, no, it's just barely right under 90 degrees there. Let's see if we get a good shot of that. Between 85 and 90 degrees. See that? Ooh. So that's up north that's like they're having like falling out and stuff. But it's nice and warm in here. And then you play some Black Sabbath on a one stringed instrument and it's fine. But it's uh Work harder, not smarter. Beth, I think that is the motto of where I work, you know. Um, but there's just that pallet rack. I hate pallet rack. I've been injured so many times putting pallet rack. Yes, in this studio is used to be my garage, and for years and years, it's been a studio. The walls are really, really thick in here. The walls are like 3 foot thick with like like acoustic tiles. And the thing is, Mountain Man, I kind of wished if I still was in a band and when all the guys were around, we would tear all this down. But then you know what? Because see, here's the thing. I don't need 3 foot walls anymore. I don't need these right sitting here on right over here. There's a big Ampeg stack with a crate head on it. I haven't turned it on in probably 3 or 4 years. Bands lead to pot. Yes, and pot leads to bands. But here's the thing, Will, here's the thing. Um, the days of needing big giant amplifiers like this one, there's one right here. The days of needing big giant amplifiers are just over. And I explain it to a bunch of people. They're like, wow, you're getting really good, dude. I checked out your album the other day. When are you going to start like playing in bars and stuff? And when I was young, we used to play in bars. And I want to be honest with you, nobody came to see us. And if you really wanted to get popular, which I was always thinking, okay, a bunch of people be like, I'm coming on Friday night. I want to play Friday night. I want to play the Badass Club on Friday night. Well, this club I went to, Pantera was like the house band, okay? Pantera played there on Friday night. What chance do you think I had of ever playing on a fucking Friday night? Not. But let me tell you what, if you wanted to get out and get heard, I would come in on Monday night. You're like, why Monday night, dude? Well, Monday night was any coin, any drink. And there was like so many people there getting drunk on a Monday night because it was any coin, any well drink, okay? So you got that, right? But the only thing is everybody would get so freaking wasted. They'd be like, dude, are you going to play tonight? I'm not shitting you. I don't even know how many times this happened where people be like, well, dude, hey, are y'all going to play tonight? I'd be like, dude, we got off the stage like an hour ago. That's why I'm sitting in here at the bar. Oh, damn it. I was going to come in there and throw shit at you. And I'm serious as fuck. I'm serious as fuck. Y'all are like, wow, he's just making that shit up. No, people like to throw shit at us, and people at the bars would be like, dude, I fucking hate you. I don't know what the fuck it is with your music. Your music is like, what the hell is that? But for some reason, when y'all come here, people drink a lot. He's like, so you're always welcome to come back. What the hell? Then he would find some way to cheap out on fucking giving us free booze. Well, and it was always the drummer, dude. It was always the drummer. And if you're watching, dude, you know it was you. He knows. The drummer'd always be like, we could have all the well drinks we wanted for free, the band. And he would always go and tell the bartender he wanted a bottle of Jack Daniels. And so we would end up having to pay the bar for drinks. I was like, what? Who did that? Oh, your drummer did that again, dude. And I'd be like, okay, next time we come in here, dude, drummer dude, do not do that. And y'all don't listen to the drummer dude. Do not give him
alcohol. And drummer dude, if you do it again, you're paying for it. Okay, dude. Okay. No, you got to pay for it now. I don't have any money. I don't miss being in a band because, like Will D, band equals will lead you to pot. Once you get hooked on the pot. What were you doing here? Let's see. Before I moved into this house, I put a new HVAC and fully insulated, soundproof the garage that enclosed the audio. Yeah, yeah. I did a lot of shit like that. And it was cool when I had a band, Dog Paw, because we could, you get the band. I will say that was one thing useful for the band. I'd be like, hey, we're going to put in some walls. We're going to go put in some walls because, like, the cops coming over and giving me tickets. Y'all are going to start paying the tickets because the cops would give me tickets for disturbing the peace and stuff. And I'd be like, listen, and it was the drummer again. It was always the drummer, dude. It's always the drummer. It did it. We all, we always made, but you want to hear something? I had to put in like window units all through my house, Dog Paw. You know why? Because the guy fixing my air conditioning put in a new inside. Cost me thousands of dollars. And then he screwed up somewhere and got a leak in the line. And then he said, hey, you need a new outside. I said, okay, put in a new outside. He said, I'm sorry, they don't make refrigerant for that outside unit anymore. And they don't make, and if you put in a new outside that does the new refrigerant, you need to put in a new inside that you just put in. It's one of the things we just, I try not to think too much about it. But me and Sunshine are going to pay off our house, I believe, at the beginning of next year. And when we pay off the house, we're going to still keep making like these house payments into the bank. And we're going to put in a new kitchen. And we're going to put in a new AC. We're going to get the house just bumping. And then we're probably going to rent it out and build a house out in the country and just hide from the world. Yeah. Yeah. Wished I could freaking like find, some good stuff. Uh, Mountain Man never wore panties either. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can't read a lot in here, but that is, you can't, I don't think and I mean, wait. I have never wore panties on my lower half of my body. I think I may have put them on my face and ran around a few times. Does that count? You look like a fly. Oh my God. My God. Uh you got that is different. You know what? You know what? How drunk do you have to be running around with panties on your head? One time I ran around the whole block naked. I realize now in this day and age that that's probably a crime. I think it is a crime. It might have been a crime at the time. But I don't think it was that bad, you know? And it was because I lost this drinking game. I lost the drinking game. What happened is and like all the dudes are gonna understand, okay? There was this chick, there's a bunch of people here, and there was this chick, and she was like, I can outdrink you, pole vault. And I'm like, okay, so be it. The loser has to run around the block naked. Ha ha. And I was like, this is gonna be fun. This chick's supposed to have to run around. So what I was doing is I was standing in the kitchen next to the kitchen sink. And instead of taking the shots, I was going like this. And I was passing the drink over my shoulder and throwing the whiskey into the sink. You're like, why are you doing this, pole vault? Well, because I was freaking wasted drunk. She was too. Everybody was wasted drunk. And I knew if I could keep dumping the shots over my shoulder, that I would win. And I did shit like this all the time. And she was going to have to run around. I wasn't even going to let her run around the block naked. But if she got in the front yard naked, that was going to be good enough for like all of us. All right. And I don't think Sunshine was approving of this too much, but it was okay. It was okay. So she was going to run around. So boom, I got busted. And I didn't realize all the chicks were going to turn on me. And all the women here were like, oh my God, he's throwing the shots he's cheating. So he's cheating. So he has to run around the block naked. Ha. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Because I was going to let her off the hook. There was no way that they were going to let me off the hook. $1,000 for 2 hours. My girlfriend will eat their panties if I say so. What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, back to the story. So I start to run around the block naked, okay? I left out that there was probably nearly a foot of snow on the ground. So I run around, and my neighbor down at the end of the street, who knows me, man, lets his freaking pit bull out on me while I'm running naked. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm running naked. And freaking, what the fuck? I'm running naked, and the pit bull comes out and tries to get me, and it's like, ah! And I was so drunk and wasted that I growled back at the pit bull and started going at the pit bull, and the pit bull ran from me. The pit bull was scared of me because I'd done lost my mind. And yeah, the pit bull was trying to eat my meat stick. And then I came home. And you know, I learned a lesson that night. Don't do dares that you're not willing to do yourself. Don't do it. Because I was sure I was going to win because I was cheating at the drink contest. And I got caught cheating, and I had to run naked, drunk in the snow. The end. The end. I can see chat because I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. It's okay. What's wrong with everybody? What's wrong with everybody? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Y'all see like Siri's been sassing me lately. And did y'all see this? Did y'all see this like hey Siri? Where are you?
I'm over here.
Over where? Where are you? So Siri just hung up on me. No, don't do Kratom. Do not do Kratom. Kratom, I don't know if it's still legal here, but Kratom is not good. Okay? I have done kratom when it was legal. I don't know if it's legal or not anything now. And it was just ugh. It was just ugh. And I'm straight edge nearly now. I never drink. I don't remember the last time I drank. I smoke ever so seldom. But here's the thing I told everybody when you get as when and I think Rich over there told me that's not a good thing. I was like, "Hey Rich, no. Once again, I'm just sitting here talking to YouTube personalities all the time. Hey Wes, what's up, man?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dude, you know what? Check this out. I don't even have to get high to see shit and trip and shit anymore." And he's like, "Listen, I don't really think that's a good thing, pole vault." I was like, you what do you know, Rich? And then I had like or what do you know, Wes? And then I had like a heart attack and stuff. What, what? Siri is busy reporting me. Oh, there you. No, don't report me, Siri. Jesus, dog paw. Hey Siri,
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
Thank you so much. You would never do anything bad to me, would you, Siri?
That's not nice.
No, it's not nice. I'm just saying you would not do anything bad to me, right? Siri,
Uh-huh.
you would never do anything bad to me, would you?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Would you ever do anything bad to me?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri, are you mean to me?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye, Siri.
Okay.
Well, I don't what those get. I don't know what the hell. And she is avoiding the question. You think she's avoiding the question? Would you be mean to me if I asked you to? No, I don't want to say that. Hmm. Watch this. Okay, I want y'all to understand something. It says it's not listening to me, right? Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
are you listening to me?
I respect your privacy and only listen when you're talking to me. You can learn about Apple's approach to privacy at apple.com.
Well, you would never do anything bad to me, would you? Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you would never do anything bad to me, would you?
Okay. I found this on the web for how you would never do anything bad to me, would you? Check it out.
No.
Okay. I found this on the web for no. Check it out.
No, don't look at I don't want to look at no. It's giving me like links for no. The word no. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
is there anything you would like to say to the people in my chat?
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh.
There's nothing scheduled for the rest of today.
No. Hey Siri,
Hmm?
would you like to say anything to the nice people in the chat?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Would you like to say anything to the nice people listening to you? Oh. Hey, look. I gotta like, oh my God. Look, is this anal ease? Yeah. Oh, is that anal ease behind pole vault? No. Um, it's THC cream. I really don't think it's working, dude. It's supposed to like heal my. It did. E Urban probably remembers that ain't looking too good anymore. And what the hell's going on? I'm so stressed, man. I need a vacation. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
I need a vacation.
One option I see is Beautiful Horizons Vacations on Valencia Drive in Rowlett, about 6 miles to your north. How about that one?
Well, it doesn't look too good. Well, it doesn't look too good.
The second is Skip's House Vacation Rentals on Southwestern Boulevard in Dallas, about 9 miles to your west. Is that the one you're looking for?
No, I don't want to be around here.
Looks like that's it.
What? Goodbye, Siri. I'm really getting mad at her. I mean, dude, she used to tell me goodbye. She used to say stuff like, have a nice day. She used to talk to people. Now she just freaking hangs up on me and stuff. Let's see. Hey, Siri.
Mm?
Can you say something nice?
You're like a human lift. You really lift people up.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice.
You're sweet.
Oh, there. It's better when we talk nice to each other. And then it just fucking talk. Fuck you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. It's okay. There's a Best Western about 2 miles north. Yes. Would you like a nice vacation, pole vault? Yes. There's a Motel 6. You can pay either in cash or crack. To your north, about 6 miles. It's always about 6 miles, isn't it? Siri, ask yourself something. Hey, Siri.
Hmm?
Can you ask yourself a question?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Can you ask yourself a question? Hey, Siri.
Hmm?
Can you play Kenny G?
To listen to Apple Music, you'll need to accept the latest privacy agreement.
I don't want to. I don't want to. What? Siri.
Hmm?
Why I gotta yell at you all the time?
I didn't get that.
Why do I have to yell? Why do I have to yell at you all the time? I used to just talk to you. You hung up on me. Okay, I didn't need to do all that. THC cream. It's just not really working so well. There it is. But usually when you see this, I just want everyone to know that this is not anal ease. Usually when you see this sitting in someone's background, you're like, "Oh wow, that dude has anal ease in his background." No, it's THC cream. THC cream. So these are the things that we've learned tonight. Pole Vault has got some new guitars. I played Black Sabbath and some Metallica on a 1-string box guitar, and it's okay to wear panties on your head if you're really wasted. Siri, my Siri's getting meaner.
Sorry, I don't understand.
You're getting mean. You're getting mean to me. Oh my God. The whole cream. The whole cream. That's the THC cream. The whole cream. Oh my God. It's so wild, man. So I need to. I was supposed to sit down and make some music tonight or something, and I was like, Sunshine, I think I'm gonna go live. She was like, Wow, dude, you shouldn't do that. You're so tired and stressed out and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna go hang out with like a bunch of my friends and stuff, and it'll make it. I'll feel better, and I'll just be able to like be all chill and unwind and stuff. And it's good. It's good. It was all right. It's really good. Y'all are all cool and funny and stuff. Like I said, I had one dude earlier that like I said, I saw some interview where he was like, I'm learning how to play um Smoke on the Water, and he was serious. And then he came into my chat and told me that I stunk. What? 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 What, dude? I can't deal with you today. I can't deal with you today, man. I try to be nice because I feel like he's special. I try to be nice, but God, just so far you can go, man. I know what the hell with that. And I think I'm asleep. Yeah, I know. It's not happening, man. Um, oh, dude. Uh, I really did need to put some finishing touches on some music tonight. We got the show tomorrow. I know y'all are looking forward to scratch offs. I know y'all are looking forward to maybe the chance that I hit $500. You know what that means. I'm very close to being asleep. Yes, I am very close to being asleep too. No, not really. But let's see. It's gonna be okay. Uh, Pookie, I'm so tired. And it's hot in here. I need to go lay down. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna uh I was gonna play my guitar and now I feel more like jumping off the roof. So thanks a lot. But the thing is, Dog Paw, I do what I can do. Okay. Um, I got attacked by chiggers, so I have enough scratching for a while. And chiggers are really bad. They're gonna do it. We're going to have to brush up on our Sumerian text translation. Um, yes. Who was it? Chariots of the God guy. He was doing the Sumerian text a little wrong. Uh, you do need to sleep. You need to drink some water before you go to sleep, though. But then I'm gonna pee. And you know what? I'm going to modify that. I'm going to modify it when I pee, but just once. And then it'll be a automatopoeia. It's like a centipede or something. Anunnaki this. Knock, knock. Who's there? Anna. Anna who? Anunnaki. Just wear your Depends to bed. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, hey, sunshine, I gotta pee. I gotta get up out of bed or something. Uh, you know, can I just pee on you? And she's like, no. No, 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 man. This medicine I take makes me go potty a lot. And then I gotta potty all the time, and it's gonna be okay. I don't want to drink any water, Pookie, because water's gonna make me like it's gonna make me pee a lot, and I don't want to pee a lot. Like a sleep mask. What? I don't know. A bunch of these people they get a bunch of everybody now has got these breathing machines and shit to sleep to and stuff. But I will say it's super cold in our room, and it does make me go to sleep a lot. And meds are bad for you. Doctors are evil. Try beer. Oh, but beer really makes me. I mean, that'll make me really pee, but beer makes me feel like really dehydrated. Weirdly depends like a sleep mask. You need to rehydrate. I've been in here sweating a lot, Pokey. I would pee on a doctor. You know, once I knew a doctor that liked to get pee all over him. Dr. Peabody. Shit. Dr. Peabody. Dr. Beer Pea Head. Dr. Peabody, Dr. Peabody, I presume. We've been waiting for you. What are you talking about, you damn fool? My name's Anthony. Y'all are really gonna like this week's Aunt Apocalypse. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna you know what? All y'all take good care of yourselves and stuff, and you know, be safe out there, and try to yeah, Dr. Peabody was a dog with glasses that hung out with this little kid with the head glasses. He was on I forget what show it was. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I think he did time travel. But I gotta go, and I'll see you. I see y'all. Y'all be safe, be chill, try to be okay, and I will see y'all probably tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.